And if you look at our tracker, we have Boots already, and starting apparently as well. Boots starting in Link's house, getting the heart piece. Yeah. As far as I know, prdwong is using a sprite that he is not familiar with. He likes to use the random sprite selection for the tournament, and apparently right now gets himself a bit pleased with how the sprite works out. And we got crystals in Hera and Desert, and a green pendant in Eastern.
Yeah, prdwong doing a clip to get over and then fake flipper and check hobo real quick.
Yeah, this is a shack that many people in our villages say just don't do it. Because it's a bit out of the way, even though we can just clip there. And yeah, Sashala not the most valuable, even if he's rich.
Yeah, I mean, getting $100 right off the bat is it's not too bad. You can buy some bombs or get the bottle vendor item.
Key in the sanctuary, so that kind of means that we only look for the dungeon map in the escape dungeon.
Yeah. Glan gonna head over towards probably Kakariko, or he might jump up to the mountain.
Yeah. Pretty interesting routing option that I saw throughout the tournament is that people kind of like to put off Kakariko for a few minutes and check some stuff on this mountain or South Shore before going there.
Oh, we got Glan now heading into the Lost Woods.
Yeah, and with him not checking Lumberjack, I guess he wants to do Lumberjack afterwards and check the and do a Lumberjack this one ascent from there. Lumberjack check is pretty normal, and hey, Mirror, this mountain ascent would be kinda nice now. You kinda could do Purgatory Rite of Spell. You probably would want to have some weapons do as well, because you probably want to do it together with Escape, and Glan doesn't do what I say and goes to Kakariko.
Yeah, that mirror I find can be a sign that we might have to do some bunny DMD stuff.
Yeah.
So walk around in the dark world as a bunny to find that moon pearl.
Yeah, could also just mean, hey, once we find the rest for Spawn Palace, hey, a hookshot is in there.
Yeah.
Or not.
Never mind, it's right here in Kakariko.
prdwong gets a bit annoyed by some bird.
And so it looks like both players gonna just start with Kakariko checks.
Yeah, makes sense. Kakariko checks are pretty standard. Even in Overworld glitches, they are pretty valuable. And hey, now we got a weapon for doing Kakariko, for doing Escape.
Yeah, that hammer, always nice to see early. And a red boomerang. So we can check the stun prize. Well, we had the hookshot too.
Well, that boomerang might actually come to use if we don't find the blue boomerang and go to Gun Tower. There are a few threads to use the boomerang instead of the blue one to go through the left side and check everything on there.
So, the big question always is, where's that moon pearl gonna be? We're gonna have an easy moon pearl, or we're gonna have a troll today?
Well, with already having the moon pearl, it's probably gonna be a troll, but not in the form of, hey, you should check the Dark World, but more like throw in, you should definitely go check the Dark Void. It's definitely not an Ice Road Cave or something dumb.
Glan getting now down towards the south of Kakariko. We'll check the race game and then potentially go into Desert Palace. And there's a blue male at the race game.
Yeah, and Glenn gonna quickly steal that. I think he's soft-locked. He did let go of down before, or he let go of left, so that kind of pushed him into the race game, getting stuck in a wall.
Glenn now heading down towards south. South checks. Can do the dam.
Glenn, you got the mirror. You don't need to use the hookshot thing. The hookshot thing is a bit harder than just spamming the mirror. But getting a mushroom out of it.
Just some bombs under the water. Glenn says I don't need those.
Okay, gonna be interesting if prdwong also goes for the Lume, considering he has a sprite that he's not too familiar with.
That hookshot making mini Moldorm Cave quite a bit easier.
You need to press into the wall, and he gets armor, but is also soft locked. Hey, that's the blue boomerang. We can throw that red one away.
Glenn opting to save and quit from there. Doesn't care about Ice Rod Cave right now.
Yeah, that Ice Rod Cave Moonpie is now confirmed, you know.
Now he's starting from Sanctuary, so I'm gonna guess he'll make that Death Mountain play now.
Yeah, he's gonna check out the Lumberjack first, and from there goes for Lumberjack Death Mountain Ascent, which is one of the many forms to get up on the mountain. And nothing on Lumberjack today.
So, no Aga.
Yeah, kinda still requiring Aghanim is impossible since we already got the mirror.
Alright, Glenn, our first runner now up onto the mountain.
Very clean hop onto the back on the island, and he's gonna quickly check out what's in Tower of Hera. Nice routing since he already has the hammer, and the hookshot is a fast weapon to hit the switches.
Sundark Soldier asks, Overworld glitch implied that they won't be able to clip up Gan's tower. That's correct. You're allowed to use the Overworld clip to get into Ganon's tower, but once you're inside, you cannot use any major glitches.
Yeah, if you're familiar with vanilla root sets, it's kinda no EGDGVV, just the only difference is we are not allowed to do one frames or anything like that in the underworld. Minor glitches still apply.
We got prdwong gonna turn that mushroom in.
And Speedy and shut us. If you got the mirror already. Yeah, that mirror was kinda early. Hey, Maya already telling us one of the items. Glenn, you got the hookshot. Please.
He just says, I have too many bombs, I gotta use some of them. They're weighing me down.
And now he's in for a quick Hammer Mullen fight. Knowing that he plays glitch modes, I hope he's familiar with a hammer fight.
prdwong gonna do a slightly different Death Mountain ascent. This is a more standard one.
She gets it.
So for this one, you kind of have to wiggle up and down to fix the camera. Otherwise, when you go into the old man cave, you're gonna have to sit there for a minute or two while the game kind of doesn't really know what's happening.
Yeah, it takes up to 2 minutes based on how much you fix the camera. If you fix the camera almost completely, you start to sit there for a bit less time. It still takes forever.
prdwong gonna rescue that old man, and Glan's gonna head over to East Death Mountain using a pretty common clip. So this one clips you into the wall, and if you hit the right inputs, you can kind of wiggle your way up and onto this little bridge of land that you don't normally see, but it's there.
Yeah, we got the bugnet from the old man, but speaking of the old man, Glan did not save the old man. So once he's done with that mountain and up to save and quit, he would land back at Sanctuary and Link's house for his save and quit options. He may just forget about old man for now, or it might have been just a conscious decision, but I personally would have preferred to save the old man there. Hey, Kane.
So Kane doesn't open anything right now, but good to have.
It does unlock up to one chest.
It does?
Yeah, we have the mirrors, so we can get into Turtle Rock. And with that, we can possibly get to one chest in the front, logically.
That's probably a glitch I should learn then.
It's just a normal mirror clip, like the one that you would use in the old Death Mountain Descent. And hey, you got Sword and Silver.
So that sword's always nice to get. Makes your boot clipping a little bit easier.
Yeah, and Shed already mentions again, prdwong uses a stride that is not really good for glitches, because you don't see the shadow, and well, the shadow is kind of the thing that most people use for their visual cues.
And getting bumped by Moldorm.
And yeah, the shadow is the same on Kekyo. The problem is just the legs are kinda hiding some parts of the shadow. It's a bad modified, and we got a map check, and we got. I saw the 5-6 cards, that's Ice and Turtle Rock. Swamp Palace was a pendant, didn't saw the other.
The other pendant was Thieves' Town.
Nice, we got that.
And prdwong really kind of having some issues here with Moldorm, but gets it done finally.
Yeah, and Glan meanwhile in Suravani Cave. I just wanted to say that he almost missed the mirror block race.
Oh,
Glan,
whole bunch of cash.
Oh. Okay, Glan just missed out on going into Turtle Rock in logic. And now he realizes that he forgot to save the old man.
He's gonna go for escape first, though.
Glan, you got the mirror. Why are you not doing this together with Pyramid Fairy? And prdwong trying to do a bomb jump with the cactus sprite. I don't think this is going to... Whoa, okay, he's good.
Is Mimic Cave in Logic?
Mimic Cave is in Logic, yeah?
Okay.
Glan kinda doesn't either doesn't know about all the things that are in Logic just from the mirror without the pearl, or he's uncomfortable with doing those glitches.
Yeah.
Even though they're pretty much just mirror and walk closer to the ledge.
Alright, so prdwong gonna do some of the same checks Glan just did, while Glan makes his way through escape, gets a little shield.
Yeah, that's can we still call that French vanilla?
Yeah, I suppose.
Glenn, you already had boomerang equipped. You could have done NMG threat.
Alright, prdwong gonna get his sword and silvers out of Paradox Cave.
Gets the Born Shengas really nicely. At least one thing that he did, and there's our Moon Pearl.
Okay, no fancy glitches required for that.
And Glenn realizes he has the mirror, so he doesn't need to bump himself down from 6.5 hearts with Blue Man. He doesn't even have enough bombs for that.
Glenn gonna go try to get Dark Cross chest, and he does have a key, so he could maybe go all the way to back of escape.
Yeah, I'd assume he would at least try.
Now we get a full heart.
Yeah. Really trying to get onto the ledge now. With his not so used sprite, that's a bit challenging, but he will hopefully get through. Glenn searching for the key red, and I think the key red ran away. And oh hey, prdwong gets to be a chocobo.
This is where I'd start spamming the hook shot, or maybe some Kingdom Samaria blocks.
Or at least the boomerang. Throw the boomerang in one direction and run the other, hoping that the red gets hit.
Just gonna leave the room to reset it, hopefully.
I think he found it right now. At least he got hit.
There we go.
Okay, there we go. And prdwong exiting Mimic through a bunny cave. By the way, we did have the mirror. We didn't have to do the route through the bottom of the through a bunny cave.
Right, back of escape has a bunch of money.
And here's the mirror clip from prdwong.
Nice.
Pretty easy. Of course, with the Moonflower being in the castle basement, prdwong won't find too much here, but he finds stuff that's in logic, so it's good.
And
Also,
prdwong gonna take an intentional death. This will revive him so that he'll be in the link state, and he'll be able to open chests and use the King of Samaria.
Alternatively, in especially Turtle Rock, you could Super Bunny inside with a mirror and then just go through one of the pipes, and Zeus will put you back into link state. Actually, they give you long state, so you have to take 1 damage and you then are link state.
I did not know that.
Yeah, you can do the same bonk as PRD did. Also, PRD, don't use the what? Don't use the hammer. The fighter sword kills the small guys just as well.
Glan setting up to go to Pyramid Fairy, I think.
Yeah, looks to be Pyramid Fairy. Could be GT, but no, he's that one descending. And he kinda did not set up correctly, but as long as it works, it's good.
Wow, that is a new one for me.
Yeah, it's a relatively new one. Glenn now has to reset his camera a bit to not hard lock on north or south transition. And hey, we got flippers. Not technically needed to beat the seed, but we already got that mirror, we already got that hook shot. So pedestal confirmed.
Yeah, Swamp Palace is fully in logic now.
Yeah, well, we are kind of only a bow away from having the entirety of pedestal in logic.
Orlando Lamp.
Well, that's a lamp. No one cares about that part. In the long state, Shed is asking, you can use the Y items, but you cannot use your sword or the A button. It's pretty much the opposite of Super Bunny state.
Glenn going through Skullwoods. prdwong, unfortunately, probably wasting his time in Turtle Rock here.
Well, if he only finds the big key, that's already good. But because he will have to beat Turtle Rock anyway, and for Later Bridge he will probably just end up doing the mirror up anyway.
Just getting a small key, so just gonna save and quit.
That's I guess him saving and quitting to this mountain is looking for Pyramid Fairy next.
There's the bow for Glenn.
Well then, pedestal obviously in logic. There's no lamp missing ever. But yeah, actually Ganon's tower right now looks pretty good. That's also one of the things that looks really good at this point. Having either a lamp or fire rod would make that an extremely nice check because we would be able to actually full clear that.
Yep. prdwong actually not going for Pyramid Fairy, gonna do
Nah, he did
Graveyard
set it
Ledge.
up. I think he did set it up and is just
Oh.
gonna check this one on to Hula to get to Pyramid Fairy.
Okay, that makes sense.
So yeah, if you're wondering why prdwong right now lands in Hulahan and why he doesn't care about the money, well, he doesn't want the money, and the Hulahan thing, the game kinda does that once your camera is not really aligned with everything. It's really minuscule, but after the there's one descent, he can kinda get in here, and I don't know why that one didn't work. I guess he wasn't far enough over.
And now he's getting harassed by some enemies.
Ignores the 8 bomb pack. Such an impossible person. Hey, Master Sword. And Cane of Burner.
Alright,
Glan, you could have had those if you would just have done Pyramid Fairy together with Hyrule Castle.
we're also gonna check what's on the Pyramid Ledge.
Yeah, he's not even checking it, he's just gonna get Rabbit and Mirror from here anyway.
Alright, so now he's gonna do Escape. He'll get his Moon Pearl. And a Quake Medallion in Thieves' Town.
Talking about medallions, we only need one medallion this entire seed, and that's the medallion from Maya. That rock medallion, as you saw prdwong already showing, is kinda not really a thing in Overworld glitches.
Yeah, although Bombos could potentially still be required for Ice Palace.
Yeah, that's true, but how often can it happen that Ice Palace actually has the fire rod inside? Other than 100% of the time it already has.
Hey, speaking of
Yeah.
Bombos, there it is right there. So, a couple of coins inside Thieves' Town.
Yeah, well, those thieves were actually only looking for gold coins this time. They didn't want anything else.
And there's another type of coin. And Glan now heading to take care of Blind as prdwong about to get their Moon Pearl.
A bit more trouble on beating the Born Chain Guard on prdwong's side, but gets through nicely. Glan, I guess because of Fighter Sword, missed the optimal cycle, and is right now almost alive. Okay.
Having to use some pause buffers here.
And
Nice.
gets through.
That was a very close fight, but he gets it done.
And all that for a pendant and a map. What? GG, Glan. I hope you go to Ice Palace soon, using that Bombos medallion for its greatest advantage.
Alright, so Glenn now going to do some village broadcast checks. Maybe head south and check. We'll get a check on that Meyer medallion.
Yeah, Maya into Hype Cave and probably Path of Darkness is probably the next play.
Yeah, Palace of Darkness full clearable.
Especially with the Mirror into Eastern Palace available. He of course could also opt to full clear Swamp Palace while he's on the way, but I kinda have the feeling that he does not want to do that one.
Sundark Soldier asks, are gloves required in this at all? The gloves are required for Ice Palace. They also can be required for a couple of locations like Checkerboard Cave or
Checkerboard Cave and Spike Cave.
And Spike Cave, right.
Yeah. I don't think there are any others. And Glan tried to go for a nice little 100% strat there, trying to dash through the sparks and doing one thing that is called a frame rule. He would try to abuse that frame rule and get kinda walk through the sparks in between the frames where he can get hit, buffering the out one of the frames where he can get hit to in order to increase his frame count for that. But missed it. And hey, fluid, kinda not needed.
Yeah,
Did we add a piece of art in the Lost Woods?
I think so.
I think no. We had 20 rupees and a mirror. So piece of art on the pedestal. Sorry, guys.
Pedestal dreams shattered. And hey, tempered sword for prdwong.
Yeah, Glan, you may want to check the high density areas at some point.
Did Glenn check the Meyer medallion?
I did not see it. He may just check it now. Yep, and bombers. Hey, we can get in there, we can full clear it, and we don't have any lamp or fire rod to clear it out the left side. So we can full clear it, I guess. I'm a liar. So yeah, prdwong does need to get into Seastone and actually needs to open the big chest.
Yeah, that could definitely be a troll item if he puts off Thieves Town. Or if he only does the front of it.
Okay, hey, almost what PRD wanted to leave that one key behind. That would be kinda a possibly bad idea. Yeah, Glan right now in Misery Maya has bow and silvers for the Vitreous fight, so if he gets there, he will have a relatively easy fight. He has full arrows, he's completely decked out on silvers. He only has a fighter slot too, so if he runs out of silvers, he kinda might have a big of a problem. And hey, kinda vanilla red mail, and hey, glove.
Well, one of those is required for Ice Palace, at least.
Yeah, and some Sundark Soldier asked for logic in this, and yes, there is a completely separate Overworld glitches logic. It's completely selectable on the website, and if we do want to do those glitches in a race, we use that logic and get our free boots in that as well.
Yeah, and evidence of that, you just saw that glove in Ganon's tower. Without glitches, you need both gloves just to get into Ganon's tower. So that's not something you'll ever see in a no glitches logic.
Well, unless that no glitches logic is entrance randomizer, then you can see a lot of more crazy things.
That's true. prdwong not having that bow yet, so this is going to be a long fight with the Armos Knights.
Yeah, he does have the blue cane, so if he kills damages a few of them a bit, he can switch over to that, and there he goes, and quickly gonna damage them a lot quicker. Not fully dead, but a lot more damage. The blue cane is the second best weapon to beat Amos. The first best obviously is the blue boomerang. Glan now in the dark. I think he tried. Okay, he tried to get spooky setup, I think, but didn't get it. Won't be able to use it any either way because he doesn't have the fire rod.
Yeah, prdwong, by the way, finding Titan's mitts.
Hey,
So
yeah, about that Titan with not being able to be in GT. Yeah, we kinda have them in there.
So the Titan's mitts convenient. They are logically required for Ice Palace, although we don't really need them to get in.
And prdwong going for the a pretty amazing drop here. Gonna jump and jump and jump and jump again and jump even more. And suddenly we are at the bottom of the world.
That's a newer one, isn't it?
No, not really. It was
I've
already
never...
found when I started doing glitches.
Okay. I guess it's just become more popular lately. The lamp is in
Yeah.
Ganon's tower.
Well, we already checked the left side in Ganon's tower, so it's either at the top of Ganon's tower or at the right side. So
Yeah, and we never got the big key, I don't think. So that fire rod is going to be required for Ganon's tower.
yeah, that fire rod is our locking our lamps this time.
Half magic.
Hey, once we get the fire rod, that will be useful. Hey, Isa, that last medallion.
Yeah, not useful, but that does complete our coin collection.
Well, that Isa medallion, if you do want to get the use for that, it does allow you to kill the Gyptos and Squad in one shot.
It's true. So I'm gonna check other desert area checks like Agina.
Yeah, with our runners at the beginning of the game failing the desert clip, also prdwong, you just ran past K45. We didn't check a lot of the stuff around here. Oh hey, there's that unique item that we all been waiting for.
And Glan gonna escape the mire area, head over to do some of those checks prdwong just finished doing.
Another heart, please. Well done, Glan. You were able to jump over that corner. PRD gonna find their flute and find out that, hey, there was a heart piece in the Lost Woods. Was there really? Oh no, it's Pedestal, so Pedestal dead. And Glan being the first one to have a full collection of coins.
And it looks like Glan also gonna head into Swamp. He can full clear.
It's a pendant, but it's it's a dungeon. We already know that the pedestal is nothing based on hints. So yeah, he's really hoping for something in Swamp Palace itself. If there is, I am very sure that PRD gonna take quite some time till he finds that. But if nothing's in here, then Glan just gonna waste a bunch of time.
prdwong now has his Arrow of Destiny. And he's going to use a spin speed clip to go up towards Cave 45. And now just clip up and run over to Checkerboard Cave.
Well then, I'm gonna clip in here again. I'm sure at this point prdwong hates the sprite.
Now I was running back over towards this portal to do maybe check Meyer.
Well, he probably wants to clip all of you and check stuff in like the Smith.
Yeah.
Which the Smith could have ourselves the fire rod or the ice rod. And by the way, with us already having the flute, I could see prdwong just gonna activate it to quickly bring the publishers away. That already just makes the flute activation worthwhile.
Alright, we're going to get hammer pegs checked first, though. There's our sand cart. Along with our 100 rupee drop, the only one in the item pool.
Okay, prdwong right now gonna bring away the Smith. He does have the cane of the Mario as well as the mushroom, but he also has half magic and full magic bar. So is he gonna empty his magic? He could. He could empty his magic and fake powder, but he decides not to do so. Glan tries to go for some double hookshot things.
And prdwong gonna go. Where's he going? Oh, check Sick Kid.
Yeah, Sick Kid. He has a ball, so he can just do that. Hey, 20 rupees. It's red, but not the thing we are looking for.
And yet another 300 rupee drop. We've seen a lot of those already.
Stunts tend to in chat ask if the 100 rupees replaces the boots, and no. In vanilla, the 100 rupee drop is always in the first chest in Eastern Palace. In Randomizer, the boots get replaced by a 5 rupee drop, if I am completely aware of it.
And Glan gonna go back in, check the left side of Swamp. I believe there's 2 items over there, if I am not mistaken.
Yeah, so far, Swamp Palace is kinda a bust.
prdwong heading into Thieves Town. Keep an eye, and we'll see if he does the back of it, which he will need to get that Bombos medallion.
He needs to at least go for the big chest. And he continues onward, so he's good.
Yeah, with just 1 item in the front, you're probably going to go to the back for the remaining 3.
Yeah, there are some people that like to just go for only go for the hint as well as the attic chest if it's pendant, but at that point you can also just go ahead and get the maiden and big chest because you're already almost there.
Yep. Well, let's see what we got on the left side of Pendant Swamp, everyone's favorite check.
Yeah, I've never seen anyone miss out anything important here because everyone's gonna go for this instantly.
There's our Moon Pearl hint in Thieves Town.
Hey, there's the first word. And the big key. Hey, I'm sure Glan is happy to find this vanilla big key.
Yeah, it's a little mini fetch quest.
Yeah, in Swamp Palace we do not need the big key for anything other than opening the big chest. And prdwong gets this Quack medallion. And the big 20, I'm sure that's the only thing that Glan was hoping to find in here.
Alright,
also,
so Swamp, pretty much a bust. He does get a sword upgrade out of it, so
yeah,
not too bad, but I think he would rather have just not done it.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to point out that Glan doesn't have glove, and now he kind of wanted to go over to Eastern Place of Darkness area, kind of not working out.
So now maybe he's heading for Gan's Tower?
Well, either Gan's Tower or Pyramid Ferry. Or Darkness Mountain. Hookshot Cave and Touch Rock.
There's a Bombos medallion for prdwong. Gives a couple of annoyance slashes. So, really, we're just looking for those two rods. That's all we need for go mode now.
Yeah. We are in rod mode.
Glan forgetting again that he doesn't have a glove, but there's a clip we can do to get into the back of Hookshot Cave without a glove.
And Glan using the holding out the sword and then doing a hook dash in order to just walk through the corner. It's a thing that I am not too familiar with, but if it works, it works. And Glan does the same thing as me every time, not kinda throwing the bomb far enough or the bomb getting thrown back. And hey, there is a bottle.
Yeah, that's first bottle for Glan.
Hey, there's a book. Glenn can confirm that the pedestal is just a hard piece.
Yeah, more importantly, you can check the tablets as well.
Yeah, I guess. Chat pointing out probably one rod on each tablet. prdwong gonna quickly activate his flute with the purple chest behind him. That's a pretty nice thing to do.
Yeah, and Glenn gonna do Zora Death Mountain Descent, or Catfish rather.
Yeah, he can check the door area right afterwards, so not too far off.
Just bombs from Catfish. Oh, prdwong has left the purple chest in the portal, but manages to get it. And
yeah, he could. Alternatively, he could have just gotten a bomb or kind of Mario block to get that one out there.
Yeah.
If you're avoiding something over your head, you cannot go through the portal.
So purple chest just containing some arrows.
Glan showing off how bad, inaccurate the water textures are.
And prdwong heading for Ice Palace.
Ooh, that might be a good play.
Yeah, got 3 items and 3 hints inside.
And of course, he knows this is completely in logic. He doesn't have the flippers yet. And Magic Cape and Tower of Hera, so no need to get that one.
Yeah, we already have the Cane of Burna, so we don't need the cape for Spike Cave.
And Cape for Vampire Cave, as Len showed earlier, is kinda a joke. Glenn now gonna head down to Palace of Darkness, and from Palace of Darkness head down to clear that, grabbing Kehi on the way. Afterwards, you're probably gonna just clear out Eastern Palace because he's here.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. So the biggest question is, where's that fire rod? Because we know that the lamp is locked behind the fire rod. So we need to get that fire rod just to have a fire source. And there it is, okay.
So now let's quickly talk about how we would really like to find an ice rod soon. That would be really good to find.
Yeah. So that ice rod could be almost anywhere. Pretty much anywhere except on Trinex.
Yeah, we already checked out the promontory, wasn't there. We already checked out a bunch in Ganon's Tower, wasn't there. We still have the right side and the top of Ganon's Tower. So yeah, Glan right now only needs to find his ice rod somewhere and then needs to head to Ganon's Tower for a glove. There are two inside, so he will probably find one. And that will be his go mode. prdwong still needs to get his bow as well as ice rod and fire rod.
Yeah, as well as those flippers, which were on the bumper ledge.
Well, he kind of doesn't need the flippers because Swamp Palace
never
is
mind.
dependent.
Swamp, yeah, Swamp is a pendant. Never mind.
Yeah, Glenn, why did you check Swamp Palace again?
I don't know. prdwong might need that butter sword.
Yeah, that level of that spell upgrade is definitely useful. Considering he really wants to avoid the areas with small swords in them.
And I think we're going to see a hammer yump from Glan.
Yeah, he kind of went a frame too long for upwards and that kind of threw him off. Going for it again, I hope.
Where are the two swords Glan is missing?
Ganon's Tower Torch and Pyramid Tower left side, I think.
Oh, there's the ice rod in the dark.
Well, yeah. So where was that ball again? Was
The
that
bow was
the woods?
in Skull Woods, I think.
So yeah, prdwong needs to get to Skull Woods and then needs to head into Path of Darkness, and that's his go mode.
Yeah, Glan just has to get one of those gloves out of Gan's tower, and then he'll be in go mode.
Yeah, I kinda see Glenn meeting up every other dungeon beforehand. Meanwhile, I could see prdwong at least either check Skullwoods or check Path of Darkness, which would lead one of the items that he needs and lead him back to the other dungeon.
We need a glove for Ice Palace. There's no way to get to the boss without a glove.
Well, without a glove or glitches that are not allowed.
Yeah.
There are a bunch of glitches that I know Glan can do that would get him to Cold Square, and no, those are not allowed. Because this would be doggage on the underworld, and no.
He could do that if he wants a big fat DQ on his record.
Yeah, I think he can hold himself back.
prdwong checking Ice Rod Cave, and it's a bottle.
He also armed a nice little water walk. Gonna check out the Zora area now.
Glan gonna use hammer strats. No, he's gonna switch to the silver arrows now.
I wanted to just say, why are you not using your silvers? Why are you making it hard on yourself?
We wanted to save the
Hey.
menu.
Do you think Glan gonna turn on mushroom and then check the magic bed before he goes for Ganon's tower eventually?
I don't know. If I were him, I'd just go straight for GT right now and full clear it.
Well, I could see him shake like Turtle Rock, maybe Skull Woods and Desert Palace beforehand.
Yeah, he's gonna go
And
for
he's
Eastern though.
Well, we know that he will not get Gomod inside here, and prdwong right now checking out the west side of east side of this mountain, Darkness Mountain, and gonna find himself. I think a bottle was it in Hookshot Cave.
A bottle, I think, yeah.
Yeah, he could afterwards also opt for doing the same Death Mountain descent as Glan did to get over to the Path of Darkness area a bit quickly.
Oh, we had a book in there as well.
Well, yeah, I guess. And yeah, looks like he's gonna go for Catfish Death Mountain descent as well. Which will allow him to check the Catfish item as well as afterwards go over and check Path of Darkness if he wants to do so. And if he goes for Path of Darkness now, that's good. That would be really good because he would find his fire road, which would lead him to Skull Woods. And okay, he's doing it. I was a bit scared for a moment that he might go for Witch instead, but that's better.
I think he already did the Witch.
I think he didn't. He still has a mushroom.
Yeah, I think he save scummed it.
So yeah, prdwong gonna find the fire rod in the first chest in Path of Darkness. Well, know that the book cannot be in the back here, and probably just gonna do Skull Woods afterwards, which will give him his bow, which will lead him back to Path of Darkness, which has his ice rod. So he kinda has a good way on towards go mode right now.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Glan still has to find his way. And just because of that, I would kinda give the advantage to PRD. And oh my god, PRD! PRD, you are literally away from go mode.
He needs the ice rod still.
Yeah, okay. Gonna check the end, I guess. But yeah, he kinda knows that half of the go mode, his go mode cannot be in here. So not personally my decision, but it's gonna be away. And gonna go for a Mimic Step because he doesn't have a potion.
Haven't seen it done in this room before,
Yeah.
but it works
Yeah.
just the same as in GT, right?
Yeah, it's the same as in GT. He is using select buffers instead of doing it bufferless. He presses the select button and the direction he wants to move them in at the same frame, and afterwards buffers in a different direction, and it looks the same.
Very nicely done.
Yeah. Bufferless is of course a bit faster because you do not have to buffer it, but it's fine. It's good either way. And Glenn gonna check out the Sashra hut. And hey, get some bombs. I'm sure he really needed them. And yeah, Bowen's go woods. Ice Rod is in the dark maze, so PRD gonna find that. And if you are wondering where the glove for Glen is, that's in Glen's tower.
I'm gonna turn into mushroom now.
Try to get a quick spin speed onto the shed, on the stairs in front of the witch hut. A nice trick. And PRD getting his big key, mirrors out and goes back in, so that's good.
Glenn gonna fake flute.
Yeah.
Gonna fake flute to activate his flute. That is funny.
Okay. Okay, Glenn, you could have kinda at this point just skipped activating it altogether.
That was really funny. Alright, he's gonna head back to Skull Woods to finish that off.
Yeah, and PRD is
no, he's gonna do pedestal check.
Hey, no, he can't go into the dark void here. And
yeah, so this is a pedestal check.
Yeah, Glenn gonna realize that the heart piece is on pedestal that he got in from in desert. Oh, he has a pendant already! Oh my god. Glenn gonna pull off his highly lovely heart piece. Congratulations for not finding out that the hint were meant to signalize that.
Hey, Glenn's starting from the mountain. Hopefully this is for him, hopefully this is the GT play.
Looks more like Turtle Rock considering that he's restating his camera. Turtle Rock is
saying there's the ice rod for prdwong.
And I just wanted to say, doing a Turtle Rock check here is definitely the better choice in Glenn's eyes because he needs to clear Turtle Rock. It's a shorter dungeon. Even though it has less items, it's not gonna take as long. And yeah, Glenn used the mirror on the same frame as the transitions there in order to confuse the game and transitioned afterwards backwards and was able to scroll the screen a lot. And suddenly he's 3/4 across East Mountain directly inside the what's it called? Little Bridge of Turtle Rock. Gonna find out. No, the graphs are not inside here. And I guess after finishing off Turtle Rock, then gonna check out Skullwood using the map grab. I know he knows that one.
So Glan with 3 crystals, prdwong only with 2. Glan needs to get a glove out of Ganon's tower. prdwong needs to get that bow out of Skull Woods. So
yeah, I still would kinda give prdwong the upper hand just because he kinda is a bit more limited. I feel like with the things he knows. Like PID knows the bow cannot be on Trinix, which will kind of hold him away from GT for a moment. He could still do Maya, but Maya's a pretty long dungeon for only having 2 items, so he might put that one off a bit.
Yeah.
So doing Skull Woods and afterwards going for Derapel's Maya would be pretty logical play on his side. But at the same time, of course, Glan already has a lot of stuff cleared. And PID actually did full clear a lot of stuff that he didn't have to full clear. PID. Okay, I think PID heads over to Ganon's tower, or no, I guess he heads over to Third Rock as well. Or no, gonna head over to Tablets. I guess. Okay, GT it is, I think. I'm gonna quickly check the spy cave beforehand. So yeah, going for Ganon's tower is not the worst on PID's side.
Yeah, he needs to finish it anyways. And he's already got the left side and Icenormos, so
yeah,
relatively quick for him anyway.
Well, he will waste some time on. He will waste some time on grabbing the big chest if he wants to go for that. But other than that.
Another nice cane dash to head into Trinax. And yeah, prdwong going for GT now.
Glan just gonna incinerate that ice head.
Yeah. prdwong, meanwhile, checking out right side GT. And a pretty nice Trinax fight by Glan.
Yeah, well done. There's the big key and there's the lamp. Hey PID, you got the lamp at first, please. Don't be mad.
He's gonna save and quit. Yeah, he doesn't have the bow, so yeah, he knows it can't be upstairs GT, so
yeah. PID now, I guess, gonna head over to Turtle Rock next.
Yeah, that would be a logical play.
And Glan not going for Skull Woods, so he is going for Oh, going for the big chest? Okay. As well as Mimic Cave, I guess. So yeah, Glan still needs to get himself over to the Ganon's Tower. Meanwhile, prdwong needs to get himself over to Schoolwoods.
prdwong nicely doing the laser bridge clip.
Okay, Glenn gonna head over to Schoolwoods, I guess now. Gonna finish that one off.
No, it
Or
changes
not.
mind.
Well, Ganon's Tower, I guess now. Or is he going for the Tower Farer basement? Why did you reset your camera? He goes for Tower Farer basement. We know it's just a cave. The cave leading to nothing. The cave is literally just as useless as the flute in this game. Other than, well, the cape is slightly better because it does help you out in the Ganon fight, if you want to use it.
Yeah, it'll open Spike Cave for him as well, because he hasn't got that Cane of Burna.
So yeah, exciting gameplay on the left side while prdwong goes through some pipes on the right side. And then get some special clothes.
It looks like he's gonna go maybe to Spike Cave. No.
Nope.
Oh, he doesn't have a glove. He can't do Spike Cave.
No, he can't. Okay. Okay. GT, I guess, which is good for him. Kinda bad for PRD, but PRD might go for the map rep to Schoolwoods after this, which would be good for him. Hey Glenn, you could have had this all the time. You just would have had to go here.
Alright, prdwong gonna take on Trinex now. And Glan is gonna head through GT. We know that Big Key's on the right side, so we'll probably end up clearing most of this out.
Yeah, Glan probably gonna get his mids before getting the big key. Yeah, you finishing off Trinix in a bit more troublesome fight than Glan, but get through. PID, forget about the big shots, please, and just go for scoreboards now. Thanks. He at least mirrors, so he can use his portal now. And he goes for it. He goes for the mirror up, the map rep. That's good. That's good. He has a dash buffer in here, a certain amount of pixels. Hard to see with his sprite, but he then just has to dash up here and jumps down over the transition, presses right once, and now has to make sure that he never presses right. And he's through. He's good.
Alright, meanwhile, Glenn picking up that glove, so he is in go mode, just has to get that big key.
And he didn't go for ice armors, which is interesting, but working out in his favor.
Yeah. So he will have to use a mirror wrap or something to get into Ice Palace, but that should be no big deal.
Yeah, it takes, let's say, a few seconds longer than just using the mids from Save and Quit, but it's overall not too much longer. And I'm sure he's familiar with the clip itself from the vanilla character you see is running. And hey, he finds the lamp as well.
Alright, so that is full go mode for Glenn. He's going to run up and finish out GT. While prdwong takes on Mothula, and assuming he does the rest of Skullwoods, he'll get that bow, which will put him in go mode. But I don't know, I have to give the edge to Glan here, just based on the fact he's got 4 crystals already. Well, that's 4 for prdwong as well. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Actually, you know what? This is kind of a close race.
Well, in favor for PRD, he has Maya and Desert as combo. He's still left.
Yeah.
In favor for Glan, he has a go mode Ice Palace left. Against Glan a bit, he has to go to Scoreboards, which is kind of taking a moment to get to.
Yeah, but he's already got some progress in GT done. He's up to the gauntlet now.
Well, I would say it's pretty even. Overall, just thinking about it, it might be not. It might be a bit less optimal than we are thinking right now, but I think that both players have this about the same chance. One doing a mistake and the other will definitely win. And at 1:23:17, prdwong is in go mode, instantly mirrors out, and I think we're gonna head to Maya and Desert now. Do you remember where the big key in Desert in Maya was?
I don't remember. I was gonna take out Pod first.
Also, one little thing that's in favor for PRD, by the way, is he's gonna finish up with GT, so he's right on the pyramid afterwards. Glan needs to get to the pyramid after finishing up. Probably Ice Palace is gonna be his last crystal.
Yeah.
I'd assume that he is gonna go with something similar to the All Dungeons route, beating Scoreboards on its own, then through to back to 3 or something, and beat Desert before going for Ice Palace.
Glenn remembering to grab that key off the mini Helmosaur.
Yeah, that's good for him. Okay, Glenn not going for the hover, so he's using his hook shot. So yeah, if you didn't right now, if you're just now right now joining, seeing Glenn and GT PID still beating Pirates of Darkness and thinks this is not a close rate already decided, we are in Overworld glitches, so Glan is here clearing us out. Boost players are in go mode. Boost players have about the same content to still clear. So this is an actually extremely close race. PRD gets a bit trolled by his sword beams hitting the turtle instead of his sword. So yeah, Glenn could right now go into this hole that is just opening up, but that would be not good. He would get into phase 4 and Glenn would laugh at him and say, hey, that thing that you had to do, well, go do it. Ooh, right, he can do this clip here, and is he going for Ice Palace now?
Looks like
He's going
it.
for Ice Palace. Okay, so this right now is interesting because if he fails this clip would hardlock him, losing him the entire progress of Glan's Tower. And he's executing it extremely well, not messing up, and is in Ice Palace.
Yeah, definitely a bit of a risky play, but if he's confident with that clip, no problem. prdwong with the mitts and the flute activated, doesn't have to clip to Meyer, can just go there the normal way.
Yeah, just using some energy stress of shooting. And I didn't see if he activated if he prepared the spooky action glitch, but if he did, that's a nice thing that he could use. Saving him like, I think it was 12 seconds compared to just doing it the normal way. Pretty trolly enemies in Maya 2.
Oops.
And Ice Palace right now has to Plan and Ice Palace has to just now go for the Ice Palace bomb jump.
prdwong starting that search for the Meyer big key.
Yeah, the first two chests not giving the big key, so he has to continue searching. And Glan almost at codes there. Meanwhile, PRD still searching for that big key.
Yeah, I think at this point I have to give the edge to Glan, because he just has to do Desert Palace and Schoolwoods after this.
Well, prdwong has to just do Maya and Desert Palace, and okay, GT after
and
that,
GT.
so yeah, I guess. Yeah, okay. Schoolwoods is a bit out of the way, but not that much.
Yeah. So it's gonna be within a few minutes, but this is Glen's race to lose, really.
Yeah, but at the same time, one death to Moshula, one fall to Ganon, anything dumb that could happen would definitely change it over. And then going to one of my favorite tricks and doing a bomb clip into desert. And then I think you need to place the bomb 1 pixel higher. Not further down, Glan. Higher.
Is he gonna get it, or is he gonna run out of bombs first?
He kind of places the bombs further and further down every time. And congratulations, Glan. Okay, gonna use the book itself, I guess. prdwong still has to beat Ganon's Tower, which kinda is a long dungeon. He has the big key already, so that's already taken care of. He just has to run up the tower, but that's
It's still
another.
Yeah, it's still at least 5 minutes to do all that.
Yeah. Compared to Skullwoods, which is the other difference between the two, is which is like 2 minutes maybe from Flute to Kakariko. 2 to 3. But yeah, if Glan does anything bad and falls to Ganon or anything in that regard, costing him time, they are pretty much changing places instantly.
Yeah, Glenn definitely gave up some time there with not getting that bomb clip, but I think he's still in the lead.
Yeah. Well, as long he doesn't waste like running out of magic on the way to Morsula or something dumb, which kinda is impossible with half magic and getting the magic refill from from desert in just a moment. He's not gonna give too much of time to PRD. But PRD gonna execute extremely well on using the silvers for Glan. Glan, meanwhile, wanting to use the fire rod, gets a 2 cycle instead of the 1 cycle that PRD got.
Alright, Glenn just got 1 crystal left. prdwong got all his crystals, but has to go do GT.
Yeah, it's only the climb to through the gauntlet that PRD has actually left. As a time difference that I would actually estimate, I would say about 1.5 minutes, considering Glan still has to get to Ganon after Skullwood, which PRD will have to get gotten taken care of already.
Yeah, it shouldn't be that long. With the flute, he can just flute to 5 and run over from there.
Well, at that point you can flute to 3. Not 3 to 4.
Or flute to 4.
He could also flute to 3 and do some weird GT routing towards GT, but that would be dumb. could also flew to 1 and do the fastest route to GT, which is like extremely inconsistent if you are not extremely practiced on this, so probably not gonna see that.
HJ says there's crazy there's no clip directly into AGA 2. There is, it's just not allowed.
Yeah, we are only allowing overworld glitches and minor glitches on the underworld. If you would go for major glitches on the underworld, that's disqualified. And the clip to AGA 2 is not in all dungeons, that's in all bosses. All dungeons is no dog glitches, which doesn't allow that clip to be in there.
Alright, here's a Mothula fight for Glan. This should be very quick, and then he's off to just fight Ganon.
Yeah, and PRD in the meantime hits on Landmore 2 or misses on Landmore 2.
And it looks like Glen's going to run over to do the clip into the pyramid.
Yeah, that's a nice one. It's a bit slow coming from Skull Woods because you're kinda running back through the entirety of Skull Woods, but overall the clip is not bad once he's there.
I mean, well, prdwong is making good progress through GT, but maybe just a little bit behind. But you never know. Maybe Glan screws this clip up. No, he doesn't. He gets it.
Okay. At 132 over 26, Glan is in the pyramid. And some really nice pilot from Ganon. So yeah, unless Glan gonna take a Ganon fall during phase 3 or 4, that's really good for Glan right now. Glan isn't really far ahead. He just had like a few shakes that worked out better for him, like getting to Skullwoods for his bow a bit earlier.
Yeah, Glan.
Get your GGs into the chat.
Glan's finished. Yeah, that's it.
And once Glan crosses the bridge, he finishes with the official SRL time of 1 hour, 38 minutes, and 57 seconds. GG's. And meanwhile, PRD enters the pyramid about 2 minutes, 150 2 minutes behind.
Yeah, so we'll just watch prdwong finish off this fight, and then we'll try to get them both in for an interview if they want to join.
Yeah, PRD also getting the same Ganon pattern because everything in the Ganon fight is seeded. You get the exactly same Ganon fight as everyone else with the same randomizer seed. That's done so competitive doesn't get decided by RNG, but not more than it already is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to not get have a race decided by RNG if you kind of race RNG.
And get your GGs in chat for prdwong, who finishes not very far behind at all. And
Yeah,
official SRL time 1 hour 40 minutes and 49 seconds.
yeah, it's not even 2 minutes behind.
All right, so we got Glan in the waiting room. He should be with us very shortly. And there's prdwong as well.
Yeah, let's grab them in. Hey, GG Boost.
GG, Glan.
GG.
All right, what'd you guys think of that seed?
Got massively debated.
Yeah. Well, you at least kind of found that Moonpearl early, even though we kind of were screaming at you for not checking Permatary with that. Permatary having a sword.
For not checking what?
Permatary with Escape.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Glenn, you missed a sword at Pyramid Fairy. prdwong, the sword you missed was in Left Side Swamp.
I'm glad I never had to go in there.
Yeah. Also, then, you did read the Desert Hentai, right?
Which hint?
There's a heart piece in the forest in Lost Woods.
Yes.
Yeah, there was no heart piece in Mushroom Spot or in the
I don't know. I don't remember.
drop chest. But yeah.
Yeah, Glenn did pull the pedestal very early on, actually. And I've got that Master Heart piece.
Yeah, I wouldn't have remembered that either. That heart piece, I was like, I mean, the hint, I was just like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like the two shakes I try to remember as long as possible, just in case I get to him, but in most cases it doesn't pay out.
So where were the flippers then?
The flippers were on Lumberledge.
Nice.
But, yeah, by the way, Glenn, you missed your Titan Smiths in GT.
Where were they?
Behind
They were
Ice
behind Ice
Oh,
Armors,
well, whatever. I don't need mitts.
Yeah, definitely was for the better to kind of skip out on Ice Armors. Wouldn't have lost you the race, but it would have made it at least closer.
Yeah, it was definitely an exciting race. So I think about 10 minutes to go. Glenn, you had 3 crystals left to do. prdwong had 2 crystals and GT left to do. So it was looking like you had a slight edge, but definitely very close.
Yeah, any mistake from any one of you could have decided that at this point.
Yeah.
Is there a prize for best loser? Like, I haven't won a single match yet, but they've all been within like 2 or 3 minutes.
Is there a prize for being 5 for 5 on Lampless Mire in this tournament?
No, I don't think for that we have one.
Yeah, it was with that early mirror, we were kind of hoping for a troll moon pearl, but no, it was just right there in escape, which I guess is kind of trolly if you tend to not check that early.
Well, it's kind of trolly until you get the mirror that leads you right there.
Yeah, when I started the seed, I told myself, okay, as soon as I get a weapon, I'm gonna go clear escape because I think Glan's not gonna do it. But then I found the mirror. I found the mirror and I was like, I don't need to go right away. I'll just put that off.
Yeah, Glan kind of did it more like, yeah. Glan actually did not go into Turtle Rock or Mimic Cave with the mirror itself. He instead just saved and quit out there and gone for Castle.
Yeah, I was hoping for that trolley moon pearl location, so I was like, let's check out Turtle Rock.
Yeah, we were kind of talking about like Trolley Moonpearl and Ice Rod Cave. Just giving you
skip it too.
No.
Yeah, I never
think
went
Glan
there.
skipped it. Yeah, it's kind of like that one shack in Overworld that you check even less than in Escape itself.
Yeah, well, I didn't bother like doing it after mini Moldorms because
yeah, it's slow.
I didn't have enough money for Zora, so I figured like I don't really want to like chain that in altogether right now because I had better things to do. I think at that point because I had found the. No, I was going to Death Mountain after that.
Yeah.
But
was skipping the old man on the first trip to the mountain accidentally because you got into Hera, or was that a conscious decision?
it was, I guess, a conscious decision. I find it's a little bit out of the way, and like you usually want to start with Hera because it makes the routing nicer. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, starting with Hera if you can is definitely nice, but I personally would probably go for at least saving the old man because another Death Mountain ascent is not really what I need to do.
I also like to save the lumberjack check and the new lumberjack DMA right there. Like
yeah,
before
that's.
I think that's the best time to check lumberjack.
Yeah, I personally also like to do that. I like lumberjack check into lumberjack DMA just at a different point in the seed. Yeah.
Glan, I will say I really enjoyed that play you did where you fake fluted to 3 to activate your real flute. That made me laugh.
Yeah, that one was great.
Yeah, it was funny, especially with like the cooldown, and then it wouldn't let me activate it.
Yeah. By the way, you guys having collection rates of 160 and 161. Nice.
Yeah, very tight, close race overall.
Yeah,
it was a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah.
But with that, I think we can wrap things up now. Glan or prdwong, did you guys have any final thoughts about the Cedar tournament?
No, I think everything's going fine.
All right. Well, thanks for putting on the race. Give these guys a follow. They're both very excellent runners, prdwong and Glan. I'll get a link in chat here. So that's the only Overworld Glitch race on the schedule for today. If you're looking for more rando action, there is later on tonight at 8:30 p.m. Eastern on the main SpeedGaming channel will be the Link to the Past Randomizer League playoff match. That'll be Game 3 between the Fenderana Drifters and the Titans Mitts, playing as Megawatt and Dante. So be sure to check that one out.
And right before that, what comes is A Link to the Past Randomizer AWG Tournament quarterfinals between Zelda and Pinkity Rose. Also on SpeedGaming 1.
Yeah, and then also at 9 p.m. there's a standard daily race. We don't know if that'll have a restream yet, but you can keep your eyes on the schedule for that. But yeah, with that, I think we can wrap things up. One last shout out to our tracker today, Dimensive.
Yeah, I guess. I guess we can still shout out Bloodborne starting at 4 p.m. On SpeedGaming 1, so in just a moment. And yeah, I guess we can wrap things up now and say goodbye, everyone. Thanks for watching and hope you enjoyed.
Yeah, have a great day, everyone.